Hello sa ating mga ECLA viewers out there. Thank you so much for supporting me to all my social media platforms. I can see that we are all growing from YouTube to Instagram and Facebook. And I would also like to welcome all the new ECLA viewers out there. And I would like to remind you all, to all the new and to all the old ba talaga? Old followers na matagal na ako pina-follow, that you are all radiant and beautiful. Always remember na walang ginawang pangit at Diyos. And speaking of radiant pala, bago ko rin pala makalimutan, I would like to invite you all to check out Beauty and Body Solutions. Na-vlog ko na itong Beauty and Body Solutions where I featured Gus and Louie who owns the clinic. You should check out their rates. Okay ang kanilang mga services and very accommodating yang sila Gus at sila Louie at super affordable lang kanilang mga rates. Isipin nyo for facial with a lot of packages. So nakalimutan ko na, iiwan ko na lang yung prices below, and make sure to check their Facebook and Instagram page. And of course, let's now proceed. Ayoko talaga ng serious ayoko na lang masyadong educational, pero I'm gonna make this as light as possible. So as you can see, recently maraming nagsusupport ng Pride, and matagal na rin akong hindi nakapag-support or nagpapakita ng support. But then, of course, as an ally of the LGBT community, this vlog, I would like to show support to our brothers and sisters in the LGBT community. A lot of my friends, lalo na sa nung from college hanggang sa work, sa vlogging, lahat, modeling, ang dami ko rin nakikilalang mga LGBT individuals who are also breadwinner in their family, and a lot of these people are actually one of the most creative individuals that I met, and some of them are one of the most humble beings on earth. So, with that, I-explain ko muna sa inyo ang mga ganap dito sa Pilipinas tungkol sa issue ng mga Sogie bill, yung mga ganyan. Kasi kasi ako, I came from DLSU. Hindi sa nagyayabang ako. I came from a prestigious school where they taught us gender studies and required kami kumuha nun. And for my course na Filipino Mass Media, meron kaming isang naging subject na Filipino genders. And pinag-usapan dito ang kasarian, sexualidad, at iba pang issues sa lipunan. So, dahil dito, namulat ako sa mga issue ng mga gay, lesbians, at kung ano man ang label na ilagay nyo sa kanila o ipatok nyo sa kanilang label. So, ang daming naging issues sa lipunan. Dahil dito, hindi natin maintindihan o buong maunawaan ano ba itong mga Sogie bill, ano ba itong mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari, sino-sino ba ang mga LGBT community, paano pa sila nabuo. So ito guys, i-explain ko ito sa inyo sa pamamagitan ng isang vlog. And gusto ko rin na ipaliwanag sa inyo ang side ko rin. So, ito guys, dati hindi talaga ako nagsusupport ng ganyan. I never saw myself supporting people na member ng LGBT ECLAVU. Kasi, dati talaga, I came from a Protestant Chinese school. And yung school na ito kasi, against sila sa mga gays, sa mga lesbian. So, yung principal nga namin doon, sinabi niya na ang mga bakla, walang mararating ito sa buong mundo. Wala itong mararating sa mundo ang mga bakla. And sinabi pa niya na wala rin daw kwenta ang mga taong ito. And pati kahit sinong pastor makausap mo, super baba ng tingin nila sa mga LGBT. And naiintindihan ko sila on a religious aspect na that's their belief. But then, it's not, they shouldn't, as a professional na nagtatrabaho ka sa isang school, you have a license, you have a teachers or education, whatever license na nakuha mo, you shouldn't be discriminating other people based on their sexual identity, gender identity, sa kanilang preference, diba? So, ayun, parang natutunan ko talaga when growing up to hate gay people. And I was wrong, diba? So, ang natutunan ko talaga na dapat di tayo lang basta supportive. Dapat tayo yung understanding, tayo yung as educated individuals, we should be more understanding. We should know more about these people's side psychologically, religiously, sociologically, everything ali. So, ayun, now let's go on. Let's now proceed to Sogie. So, nung college ako, yun nga, as mentioned, I had 2 gender studies classes. And dito sa mga klase na ito, natutunan ko ang mga terms. Dito ko natutunan ang mga issues sa lipunan ng mga LGBT individuals. So, kung bakit trend nila, pinaglalaban ng kanilang karapatan, bakit ba may pride? So, yan yung mga bagay-bagay na kailangan kong i-tackle today. So, eto guys, nag-research ako kasi hindi pwedeng salita-salita ko lang. Yun, eto guys, na-research ko na ang sabi rito kay Google, ang Sogie Equality Bill. The Sogie Equality Bill, also known as the Anti-Discrimination Bill, is proposed legislation of the Congress of the Philippines. It is intended to prevent various economic and public accommodation-related acts of discrimination against people based on their sexual orientation, gender identity, or expression. So guys, ano ba ang meaning ng Sogie? SO means sexual orientation. So kung ikaw ay isang babae at mahilig ka o nahuhumaling ka sa kapwa mo babae, yun ang sexual orientation mo. Kung ano yung gender or ano yung tao na nahuhumaling ka. So, kagaya nun, and then, ang gender identity, ito naman ang pinipili mong kasarian o ito ang ipinipili mong gender role sa society. Kasi ang society natin, we have gender roles and pinaninindigan natin ang mga roles na ito. So, there are people who identify themselves as lesbian. They also identify themselves as woman. There are some lesbians na they identify or coincide themselves as a man or they prefer to be as a man. So, ayun, may mga bagay na ganun. Medyo complicated siya, pero that's how it is. So, lastly, we have the letter E. So, ang letter E, ito ang gender expression. Kaya siya Sogie. So, gender of expression, it means ito yung mga ways o paraan para ilathala ng isang tao ang kanyang sarili. So, there are people na gay sila, pero they identify themselves as a man, pero they act so effeminate. Being effeminate there is your gender of expression. Identifying yourself as a man means that's your gender of identity. And lastly, the gay there, being a homosexual, is your sexual orientation. So that's what Sogie means. And a lot of countries in the past 3 to 4 years, they've been approving anti-discrimination law. So bakit ba kailangan ng anti-discrimination law? It is simply because there are public services and there are other workplaces where LGBT people are being discriminated and looked down upon. So with that, there would be a legislation the legislation and other political organizations are pushing this through because they want these people to protect their own rights. These people want to protect their rights. They want to protect themselves from other accusations and other legal matters. Kailangan ng anti-discrimination law. So, ang anti-discrimination law rin kasi, ito rin ang nagpapatunay na isa tayong progressive na bansa or lugar. Kasi, like in other countries, especially in Europe, in Taiwan, and in the North America, like the US and Canada, they have anti-discrimination bill to protect their citizens from their LGBT citizens from being discriminated, looked down upon. And there are states in the US, by the way, ito additional fact to, there are states in the US where they can not serve you because you are gay or a lesbian or a trans woman. So, there are people talaga na pwede kanilang hindian sa kanilang mga service. At dahil dyan, gustong ma-approve ng ilang mga LGBT groups na magkaroon ng tinatawag na Anti-Discrimination Bill. So, dahil dyan, syempre, um, kailangan i-push through itong mga laws and policies. So, bakit ba nagkakaroon ng Pride? Is it just simply a rally? No. Well, partly, but then no. It's partly no, it's partly yes. So, partly no because Pride is a gathering of allies and LGBT individuals wherein they can discuss or tackle issues where they usually commit together as one and reunite, unite as one against discrimination in the society. So, yun ang mga bagay na hindi maunawaan ng ilang tao na hindi sila nagrarally basta-basta. Ang Pride ay hindi lang siya basta rally or march. It's also a way for other people to showcase how much they love themselves and accept themselves. So, sa ating mga LGBT dyan, na viewers out there, we are all proud of you because you are brave enough to come out of the closet. So, ayun guys, thank you so much. So, thank you mga Ekla viewers for watching and thank you sa ating mga Ekla viewers for watching, and I would always want to remind you that you guys are all radiantly beautiful and always remember that God didn't create anyone tsaka. So, ayun, guys, make sure to follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course here sa YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and also make sure to like this video, share your insights din. Kung dating homophobic ka, okay lang yan. Dumaan tayong lahat dyan. Ayun, if you want me to do something else, make sure to comment it down then below. Ayun, thank you guys so much for watching and make sure then to watch my Insta vlogs and Facebook vlogs about this. Sige, thank you. See you soon!